Welcome to the Den here at Hot Springs High School. The Hot Springs Tigers taking on the Silver City Colts. The Tigers come into tonight's match 13-1. Their only loss was to St. Mike's earlier this month, or actually at the beginning of September. It was in a tournament, and the Tigers have run the table since. They're ranked number 2. We're going to show you a little bit about the coach's top 10 here in a moment, but the Hot Springs Tigers were a couple of minutes away from opening serve here in the Den. Tigers are, those of you listening on the radio, are dressed all in pink. They got a breast cancer awareness for tonight, all in pink as far as their tops are, and bottoms in black, and Silver City comes in and they're all blue and white numbers. So the Tigers getting ready to tee it up here against the Silver City Colts. Our first broadcast on 101.9 FM for the volleyball game. This season, don't forget tomorrow night, the Hot Springs Tigers football team will take on the Mescalero Apache Chiefs here at Tiger Stadium at 7 p.m. We'll have that game on all of our platforms as well, on Facebook, YouTube, and the NFHS network. So sit back and relax, get ready to enjoy the match tonight between the Hot Springs Tigers and the Silver City Colts. This is your Tigers Sports Network.
Taking care of all of Sierra County's plumbing, gas, and HVAC needs, MPG Services says, Go Tigers! MPG Services is located at 1907 South Broadway and doesn't just do service calls. They sell the products that help you take care of your own. So remember, when you need plumbing parts or just want to let the pros handle the job, call on MPG Services 740-1440 or 894-1440. You'll find their well-stocked store in 1907 South Broadway.
One play can change momentum in the game, and one deductible is a game changer when it comes to your insurance. That's why you should see Agent Sharon Luna, your Farm Bureau agent in Tier C. She can help bundle your car and home together in a single policy. So if life sends a little blitz in the form of a storm or fire, you'll pay one deductible for everything that's covered. Talk to Farm Bureau agent Sharon Luna today. Stop by 405 North Date or call 575-894-0060. Farm Bureau Property and Casualty Insurance Company, Western Agricultural Insurance Company.
Whether you are celebrating the latest Tiger victory or just a night out with friends, the Sierra County DWI Prevention Program reminds you to designate a driver when you plan to drink. Don't drink and drive. It's against the law. It's deadly. It can ruin your life in a split second. Underage drinking is also against the law and can wreck your high school years and keep you out of college and the military. So, make good choices. If you're under 21, don't drink. If you're over 21, don't drink and drive.
Bullock's Grocery Store in downtown Truth or Consequences has been serving Sierra County since 1947 and strives on providing you with the best meats, produce, and baked goods in the county. You'll enjoy the great customer service at Bullock's Grocery as they treat you like family. Bullock supports all Tiger teams and activities through the Caster Clubs program and is proud to make this broadcast possible. Bullock's Grocery says, Go Tigers!
Since 1941, Sierra Electric has been a member-owned cooperative that has been providing quality, consistent electric service to Sierra County for 78 years. We support local youth programs while lending a helping hand to our members and neighbors. Sierra Electric Co-op is proud to power your life and proud to support the Tigers. Sierra Electric is a touch-tone energy cooperative, equal opportunity provider and employer. Go Tigers!
Johnny B's loves the Tigers and is proud to help bring these games to you. When you're hungry for home-style cooking, head to Johnny B's at 2160 North Date Street, right here in Tier C. While you're there, make sure to save room for a tasty treat from Jackie's Ice Cream Parlor. Heck, you can just go have ice cream if you'd like. Whether it's on the football field or the baseball field, on the court, at home, or on the road, Johnny B's and Jackie's Ice Cream Parlor support the Hot Springs Tigers today and always.
Welcome back here in the Den as the Hot Springs Tigers getting ready to take on the Silver City Colts. They're going to introduce the Silver City Colts, so we'll pan over. Those of you that are watching us on Facebook and YouTube.
Let's meet today's teams. First off, 6, Braylon Lopez. Number 8, Maria Ruiz. Number 10, Jordan Andazola. Number 13, Kiana Murillo. Number 14, Zoe Ping. And number 16, Michaela Roybal. Assistant Coach Brown and Head Coach Gettler.
There we go. Now getting ready to introduce the Hot Springs Tigers.
Number 1, Ariana Alani. Number 2, Mariah Hernandez. Number 3, Mahela Hernandez. Number 4, Grace Apodaca. Number 5, Macy Hudson. Number 6, Brooklyn Garcia. Number 7, Aubrey Carter. Number 8, Ava Harrelson. Number 9, Logan Woods. Number 10, Hannah Hawkins. Number 11, Asia Billiou. Number 11, Haley Bagwell. Number 13, Veronica Monsivalle. And number 14, Alex Gonzalez.
There's your team this year for the Hot Springs Tigers, 13-1 coming into tonight. They are ranked number 2 in the state here in AAA. We'll be bringing you some more information as the top 10 as we get through this first match between Silver City and the Hot Springs Tigers. All right, we got everything set now. We are a little short-handed tonight, just myself and 2 other cameras that we have stationary. We did have some issues with the instant replay on the JV game, and it's the same issue we had up in Crown Point. We're going to have to figure this out before tomorrow night for sure. But anyway, once we got instant replay coming, then it shut the whole system down. So we'll investigate that and hopefully have that for you tomorrow night when we get ready for the Hot Springs Tigers and the Mescalero Apache Chiefs. Sit back and enjoy this on 101.9 FM as the Hot Springs Tigers taking on the Silver City Colts. First serve out will be the Colts. Over to the Tiger side, now set up to Garcia, over to the middle. Here's Woods coming from the right side and have to dig it back out of the net, and the Tigers a little bit confused there at the net as it got in the net and then back out and couldn't hang on to it. Off of the Tigers and out, and 1-0 Silver City here in the first set. Deep serve picked up by the Tigers. Back up to Garcia, back over to Silver and back into the Tigers and out on the court for the Tigers. So 2-0 here first, right out of the barrel for Silver. Another serve over the net, hit the net. Tigers having a hard time hanging on to this one, and another point by Silver. So Silver is out quick here, 3-0. Loose ball on the court, now back over on Silver City's side. So the Tigers come out a little bit flat here to start this first set. Now we're back over to Alanis, back up to Garcia, over to the middle. Alanis now gets it over, and this one hung on to by the Colts and back over to the Tigers side. Tigers do a good job keeping this one in play. Finally get it back over the net at the spike and picked up and dug out by Silver City. Alanis now back up on the dig over to Garcia and now to Woods, and Woods hammers this one down for the kill. And we definitely needed that one As the Tigers finally get a point and get the serve back up. 3-1 now, Silver City over the Colts, or Silver City over the Tigers here in the first set. Woods now for the serve. Colts finally get it back over to the Tigers, to Woods, to Garcia. Now back over to the middle. Actually, Hannah Hawkins dug out deep right at the net now, and the Tigers not able to come up with that one as that one hit the deck. 4-1 now, Silver City over the Tigers. Service over to Alanis on the back line. Back up to the front to Garcia with the pass over to Hawkins. Hawkins with the block off Silver City. Silver sets it back up. Back over the net, and now a dig out, a pancake dig out for Alanis. Hawkins back over the net off the far side, and back set up again once again for Silver City. Over on the Tiger side, a little dink pass back over the net. Hawkins finally gets one over the net in the back line and keeps it in, and the Tigers now trail 4-2. Harrelson checks in for the Tigers on the front line. Tigers now on the serve, number 1. Alanis with the serve. And now we got a substitution, late substitution here by Silver City. Playing the little game, trying to keep the Tigers out of momentum. Now Alanis with the serve for the Tigers. Tigers trail 4-2 here in the first set. Now we finally get the whistle for play. Here's the serve by Alanis. And out. 5-2 now for Silver City. The jump serve for Silver over the net, hit the net, and actually Garcia now has it at the net. Have to get it back over to Harrelson. Now back at the net for the Colts as they hit this one deep and out. So the Tigers pick up a point and pick up the serve, 5-3. Number 12, Bagwell. On the jump serve and into the net, so error by the Tigers. 6-3 now for Silver City in the first set. Wholesale changes now for Silver City as they bring in 2 players. Tigers trail by 3 here in the opening set. Serve over, back over on the Tiger side. Harrelson with a little dink pass, gets it over the net, dug out by the Colts. Now Woods to Garcia to Harrelson, and Harrelson gets the kill. Pick number 8. Sorry, it was not number 8. Tigers get the over on to Silver, now back over to the Tigers. Garcia now to Alanis. Back up on top for Woods, and the smash down there by Woods. Served by the Tigers. Over to Silver, now back over Alanis to Garcia. Here comes Harrelson with the smash, and this one's a little bit, she just got up a little high and hit the ball, and it just skied on her and went out the back of the court. And the Tigers trail 7-5 with Silver City serving. Tigers pick it up. Now Garcia over to Woods. Woods dug out by the Colts. Back setting up offense again. Picked up by the Tigers, and Woods. Now Alanese just gets it over for the Tigers. Now set back up by Silver. Good play by Alanese, keeping it in play. Garcia now to Woods. Woods on the smash. Dug out by the Colts. And a good block there by the Tigers as they go up. Both Woods and looked like Harrelson there got up on the block and stuffed it right back down, and the Tigers pick up another point. They trail 7-6 here in the first set. Harrelson now for the serve. Dug out by Silver City. Back deep and out as that one skied a little bit on Silver City. Another point for the Tigers. Tigers had tied it up here 7-7 here in the first set. So it started out just losing some points right out of the barrel. The Tigers just trying to get their legs under them. And now Harrelson for the serve for the Tigers. Not able to dig that one out on the serve, and an ace for Harrelson, and the Tigers take the lead here in the first set, 8-7 on 101.9 FM. Be right back. This is your Tigers Sports Network. Drive up, drive through, or dine in at A&B Drive-In. For faster service, call your order in for the best burritos smothered in red chili and cheese. Or try the green chili cheeseburgers with fries, the best in all the Southwest. Drive through our newly remodeled drive-up window at 211 Broadway in downtown Truth or Consequences, 575-894-9294. Open Monday through Saturday, 10 a.m. till 8:30 p.m.
Sierra Auto Parts and CarQuest are the winning team when it comes to auto parts. The folks at Sierra Auto Parts are proud of the Tigers and proud to be able to offer the community top-quality CarQuest auto products at great prices. Make sure that when you want top-quality automotive parts, that your first stop is at your CarQuest Auto Parts dealer. Sierra Auto Parts, 400 Austin Street, right here in Truth or Consequences. Open 8 to 5 Monday through Friday. Closed Saturdays and Sunday.
Back here in the den, the Tigers up 8-7 here in the first set. Harrelson still has the serve for the Tigers. Dug out by the Colts. Now here's the Tiger defense setting back up. Bagwell to Garcia, and the Tigers just can't get that one quite over. 14 Gonzalez just kind of got stuck there in between at the net. Harrelson checks out. Here's the serve by the Colts. Tigers pick this one up. Back up on front to Gonzalez. Back over to the Silver. Good block by the Tigers. Keep it on the Silver side. Tigers dug it out to Garcia. Now to Woods. Woods. Silver able to keep it in play. Now back over to Alanese. Back up to Garcia. Back over to Woods one more time. Let's see if she can smash this one right down the line, and the Tigers pick up a big point. Woods on the rocket jump and down the line for the Tigers. Tigers take a 9-8 lead here first set. Now Garcia for the serve for the Tigers. Jump serve and into the net. Garcia's usually a little Brooklyn Garcia. She's usually 92% on the serves there, and that one just got away from her. Silver City now dug out by Alanese to Garcia. Now back up to Woods. Woods on the smash once again. Woods is on fire tonight, jumping out of the gym on the kill for the Tigers. Now she's going to move over and take up the service points. It's over to Silver. And on the kill, out. Actually out of the court, so the Tigers pick up another point. 11-9 now for the Hot Springs Tigers here in the first set. Woods still on the serve for the Tigers. Here she is at the line. Over to Silver and back over for the Tigers, and Woods goes for the dive, trying to get the pancake dig and not able to get it, and Silver City picks up a point. Now they trail by 1, 11-10. The serve by Silver, and this one's long, and the Tigers pick up a point, making it 12-10. Harrelson checks back in now for number 14, Gonzalez. Alaniz with the underhand serve over to the Colts side, and the block for the Tigers, but off the block and out of bounds, so Silver picks up the point. Tigers up 12-11 here on 101.9 FM. Jump serve by Silver City, keeps it in play, dug out by the Tigers. Now Garcia to Harrelson. Harrelson dinks it over and was off the block and out, so big pick up there for the Tigers, 13-11. Let's see who the Tigers going to bring up for service is number 12, and that's Haley Bagwell. Doing the service for the Tigers. Over to the Colts, and a double hit there by the Colts, and the Tigers pick up another one. 14-11 now. The Tigers have 3-point lead. First to 25, got to win by 2 here in the first set. Underhand by Bagwell, and just about got it over and hit the top of the net, and a point for Silver City. Tigers up by 2. Here's the jump serve by Silver. Dug out by Alaniz. Back over to Garcia with a little dink pass, just like a little hook shot. The littlest girl out there on the court knocks it over the net, and for a point for the Tigers. Now Hannah Hawkins, number 10, for the serve for the Tigers. Jump serve. Gets it over to the Colts, dug out by the Tigers. Back up to Garcia, over to Harrelson, and Harrelson for the kill as she skied that one out of the gym. Tigers up 16-12 here in the first set. Hawkins for the serve once again for the Tigers. And an ace for Hannah Hawkins, because that one was off Silver City and out. Tigers up 17-12 here in the first set. Hannah once again for the Tigers. Dug out by Silver City. Picked up by Bagwell, over to Garcia, now back over to Woods, and Woods blocked up there by Silver City as they're going to keep it in play. Now they go on the offense. Dug out by the Tigers. Here goes Garcia over to Woods. This one dug out by the Colts, back up on top once again, and the Tigers trying to keep this one in play. And that one was in, and Woods, great shot there, just trying to keep it in play, hit it in the far corner, and it stayed in, and the Tigers go up 18-12. And now we got a timeout on the court by Silver City as the Tigers are up by 6 as they were started out a little slow and have taken a 6-point lead. We're going to keep it right here. We're going to show you the top 10 here for the AAA Volleyball Coaches Poll. Number 1, St. Mike's, 15-0. The Tigers actually lost to St. Mike's I believe in the first part of September. That was their only loss. Hot Springs sitting there at number 2. They're actually, I believe, 13-1 and not 12-1. Robertson and Sandia Prep bring up 3 and 4. Bosque, Santa Fe Indian School, Theroux, Tucumcari, Crown Point, Cobrey number 10. We did throw in Hatch at number 11. So the strong seed here, if you'll notice in the Tigers 3A, Socorro's not even listed in the top 10 or 11. And Cobrey and Hatch down there at 6 and 8 and 4 and 6 respectively. The Tigers sitting up there with only 1 loss as they're number 2 in the state of New Mexico for the coaches poll this week for the top 10. Tigers up by 6, and Hannah still has the serve here for the Tigers. And here goes Hannah on the jump serve. Dug out by the Colts. Back over to the Tigers side. Alanis to Woods. Woods gets it over. Woods is just going to go kill on this one. And once again, not able to hang on to it with Silver. Woods is at the net now, just playing everything she can to keep it in play. If she can get a good set there by Garcia, then she can go up and really hammer that one home. Hannah Hawkins once again now for the serve for the Tigers. And this one was long, and Silver tried to play it, not able to keep it in. And the Tigers up 20-12, up by 8 here in the first set. Hannah once again on the serve for the Tigers. Jump serve over, dugout, deep, back past the court. Now over to the net. Alanis to Garcia to Harrelson. And Harrelson just put a little bit of a dink pass on there. But Silver City's out of whack there as they try to block it. Then they can't keep it in play. It hits the floor. And Hannah keeps the serve, and the Tigers up 21-12. Number 10, Hannah Hawkins once again on the jump serve. This one dug out by Silver. Over and out. Oh, they're actually going to call that one in. Sorry we didn't have a replay on that one. However, Silver City picks up a point, 21-13 here in the first set. Tigers up by 8. Served by Silver City. Dug out by the Tigers. And another off the block. Woods hammers that one home, and it was off the block by Silver City and hit the floor. Woods on fire tonight. 22-13. And now Harrelson has the serve for the Tigers. Great serve there by Harrelson as this one goes up, over, hits the roof. And the Tigers pick up a point. So got to play it. Hit the roof, came back on the same side as Silver City. Now here's Harrelson. 23-13. Up by 10 now are the Tigers here in the first set against the Silver City Colts. Harrelson. Silver City. Back to the Tigers. Garcia. Harrelson. They're going to call that one a push for Harrelson. She'll come out now, and Alanis will go in for the Tigers. So Tigers 23-14 now here in the first set. Colts have the serve. Picked up by the Tigers. Garcia just dinks it over. And they're going to say they were in the net. So the Tigers got called for in the net. 23-15 now for the Tigers. Silver has the serve. Back over and picked up by Gonzalez. Woods, knuckle buster. Gets it over and out of bounds, and another point by Silver. So the run starts. 3 in a row. Points here by the Colts, and the Tigers take a timeout. 23-16 here in the Den. We're going to take a quick break. Tigers up here in the first set, 23-16. It's your Tigers Sports Network.
Chevron at 2200 North Date is proud to support the Tigers. Teston Chevron, located at the north end of Truth or Consequences, is locally owned and operated and has been since 1972. The Teston family loves the Tigers and their community. They offer quality Chevron fuel and 24-hour service, as well as a shop where they can change your oil or patch or replace your tire. Make sure to stop by and visit the friendly Tiger alumni at Teston Chevron and thank them for making these broadcasts possible.
Back in the Den, we're rocking here for The Hot Springs Tigers, number 2 team in the state of New Mexico right now, AAA. 13-1 on the season. Up 23-16. The Colts have the serve. Over to the Tigers. Tigers pick it up. Garcia to Woods. And Woods, another kill on the back line as the Tigers took the timeout and get a little bit organized there. Number 9, Logan Woods on the kill. Garcia. Brooklyn on the serve, underhand, gets it over the net, and she lifted, they're saying she lifted the ball on the serve. I think the Tigers just need to just play some volleyball here. So Silver picks up the point. Tigers only 1 point away here. The first one to 25, win by 2. Here we go now. Brooklyn trying to argue over that, over the call there. It ain't going to happen. Here's the serve by Silver, and out the back of the court, the Tigers touch it. Now it's 24-18. So the Tigers still explaining what happened there on the serve. Tigers just need to get their head back in the game here. Just 1 point. Get this thing out of the way. Get the first set down. Here's the serve by Silver. Tigers up 24-18. Over to the Tigers. Now Garcia trying to, and she smashes this one. Alanis does a great job and can't get it over the net. Tigers may have to take another timeout here. 24-19. They've let Silver back into this first set. And the Tigers still arguing over the serve, and it's like just play. Here's the serve by Silver, picked up by dugout. Garcia to Woods, and Woods smashes that one down, and finally the Tigers win that first set, 25-19 here on 101.9 FM. We'll be right back. This is your Tiger Sports Network.
Once a Tiger, always a Tiger. Your State Farm agent, Ben Trujillo, is honored to be a Tiger at heart and an avid Tiger supporter. State Farm is a name you can trust, and Ben Trujillo is an agent you know. Whether you're looking to insure your home, car, business, or RV, give Ben Trujillo, your State Farm agent, a call today at 575-382-3636. Ben Trujillo, your State Farm agent, is proud to say, Go Tigers!
Quality cuisine since 1970. Legendary menu selections including our hand-cut steaks, prime rib, lobster, fresh seafood, and chicken. Enjoy an extensive wine list in our comfortable bar with outdoor patio. We have ample parking and banquet room. Open daily at 5 p.m. 1400 North Date Street in Truth or Consequences, New Mexico. Phone 575-894-6200, LosArcosSteakhouse.com.
It's good to have Davis Fleck United Pharmacy nearby. From cold medications to gifts for everyone on your list. From over-the-counter help to greeting cards, magazines, and newspapers. Just one stop at Davis Fleck does it. Remember, Davis Fleck accepts most prescription insurance plans and offers a senior citizens prescription discount program too. Davis Fleck United Pharmacy, your leader pharmacy, located at 500 Broadway, right here in Tier C, is a drugstore and much, much more.
Back here in the den as we get ready for the second set here. Tigers won the first one. It's best 3 out of 5. They'll play to 25 in each set. If they have to go to the fifth set, they'll be the first one to 15, win by 2. So the Tigers took care of business there in the first set as we await the start here of the second set. We're going to take a quick 30-second timeout. We'll be right back to Shoot Tigers Sports Network.
Need concrete? Bar 2's got it. Need asphalt? Bar 2's got it. Need dirt? Bar 2's got it. Bar 2 Sand and Gravel is your full-service construction center. They even install and service septic tanks. Visit Bar 2 Sand and Gravel and Transit Mix, where you'll be met by a friendly, helpful staff and enjoy prompt, efficient service no matter what size job you're working on. Bar 2 Sand and Gravel, serving the community since 1957, located at the Cuchillo Creek Bridge on Highway 181, just north of TRC. Call 894-7181.
Back here in the den, Logan Woods will do the serve for the Tigers here to start the second set. Over and dug out by Silver City. And out, picked up by the Tigers, first point. Logan once again on the serve for the Tigers. Over the net and out again off of Silver City, and the Tigers pick up another point, up 2-0. Here's Woods on the serve for the Tigers. Silver City back over to the Tigers. Alanis to Garcia. Bagwell, blocked by Silver. Back over the net by the Colts and off the Tigers as that front line there just went to the knees trying to pick up the ball off the net and fell to the floor. Tigers now up 2-1. Silver City now has the serve here in the second set. The serve picked up by the Tigers, dug out. Garcia, now Woods. It's that one deep. And off of the top of the gym and to the ground, and the Tigers pick up another point. Alanis, number 1, will do the service for the Tigers. Tigers up 3-1 here in the second set. Dug out by the Colts to set up their offense. Now the Tigers, Alanis digs it out. Garcia now right up front. Gets this one over to Bagwell. Bagwell just got up and got it blocked and rolled back down her arm and out of bounds, and a point for Silver City as the Tigers up by 1, 3-2. The serve by Silver City. Picked up by Alanis. Now Garcia over to Harrelson. And Harrelson off the block from the Silver City Colts and hits the floor. And the Tigers pick up a point, 4-2. Haley Bagwell on the serve for the Tigers. Tigers up 4-2. Over the net, picked up by the Colts. And a stuff by Harrelson at the net. Straight down on the side of the Silver Colts. Another point for the Tigers. They're up 5-2. Bagwell once again for the Tigers. Over the net, picked up by Silver City. Little dink pass over for Garcia. Back over on the Silver City side. Now dug out by Woods to Garcia to Harrelson. And a good block there by Silver. As they keep it alive, they got to get it over the net now. And the Tigers do a good job just hanging in there. Great job as they get it over. All three of them just going down doing a pancake dig. And now the Tigers come in and hammer this one down was Hannah Hawkins as she puts the heat on. Not able to come up with it where the Colts and the Tigers go up 6-2. Served by Bagwell over to the Colts. Colts now back and forth trying to keep it in play. Now Bagwell to Garcia. Now Garcia sets it up in the middle. This time another hammer down. Big time by Harrelson, and the Tigers go up 7-2. On the serve for the Tigers with a 5-point lead here in the second set. Tigers just stuffed this one. Actually, they're going to say Silver City lifted the ball on that one. So the Tigers pick up another point, 8-2. Watch this one from the floor. And now Silver City's going to take a timeout. With the Tigers up 8-2, we're going to take a quick timeout here in the second set. This is your Tigers Sports Network.
Whitehead Automotive says go Tigers. At Whitehead Automotive, you'll find game-changing deals on sales and service. We have a great selection of used quality vehicles along with highly trained service and sales team with unbeatable prices of vehicles and service. You can't beat it. Whitehead Automotive's great sales and great service equals a winning combination, just like the Tigers. Stop by and see the gang at Whitehead Automotive at 9th and Date.
Back here in the den, Tigers won the first set, and they have a 6-point lead here in the second set, 8-2. Silver City took a quick timeout there as the Tigers are making a run here in the second set. Bagwell once again on the serve for the Tigers. Picked up by the Colts. Colts got to get this one over, and they do. Now the Tigers, Alanis to Garcia. Garcia just whips it over and dug out by the Colts. And on the block there for the Tigers, but the Silver City keeps it in play. Now Garcia, Tigers just trying to get this one over, keep it in play. Now they're going to set it up to Harrelson, to Garcia, to Hannah Hawkins, and Hannah just pounded that one off the chairs and into the score table as the Tigers take a 9-2 lead here in the second set. Hannah Hawkins, a junior. Man, she can jump. She's a good player there, number 10 for the Tigers. Silver City gets it over, picked up by Woods to Garcia. And now it's into just over the net, and the Colts can't keep it in play, and the Tigers pick up an easy point there. 10-2 here in the second set. Bagwell out. Silver finally breaks the serve, picks up a point. 10-3 here for the Tigers. The Tigers move in on defense for the serve. Dug out by Alanis to Garcia, to Hawkins. She's a little deep. Tried to jump up and get it over the net. She was quite a ways back and hit it right into the net. So another point for Silver City, and we are 10-4. We are okay here in the gym of the den. Off of the Tigers on the serve, and 10-5 now as Silver's making a run here in the second set. Tigers up by 5. Here's the serve by Silver City. Jump serve, dug out by Woods. Off the net is Garcia, and over is Hawkins, and now they set up the offense for the Colts. Dug out back over on the Tiger side by Alanis. To Woods, or to Garcia, and then Harrelson smashes it, but too long and out the back of the court, and the Tigers only up by 4 now, 10-6. Here's the serve by Silver. Tigers dig this one out. Now Garcia can't play this one as she got stuffed it back on. Now it's 10-7. Tigers going to have to make a substitution. Macy Hudson, number 5, comes in for Woods. Give her a little bit of a breather. Tigers only up by 3 here in the second set. They've allowed the Colts back into this one. Jump serve picked up by the Tigers. And now this time Harrelson on the smash, but dug out and long. So the Tigers went for a dive there on the back line, and it was out. Good thing they didn't touch it. They did break the serve, picked up a point, 11-7. Now number 10 And Hawkins on the serve for the Tigers. Over the net, dug out and out. And an ace for the Tigers, 12-7. Here in the second set. Hawkins once again on the jump serve for the Tigers, and she just nails this one and kind of hooked it out of bounds. And pick up a point there and break the serve. Do the Colts, 12-8. Here's the jump serve by Silver, picked up by the Tigers to Garcia. Now to Harrelson with a little dink pass over the net and picked up by the Colts. And this time the Tigers not able to come up with this one. They dive for it in the backcourt, and they finally get it over. Good hustle there by the Tigers to keep that one in play. And the Tigers on the block falls to down on the court on the Tigers side, and now Woods going to check back in for Hudson. So a quick breather there for Woods as the Tigers lead 12-9 here in the second set. Picked up on the serve there by the Tigers and over to Woods, and Woods just dinks that one down, and it falls over the front line and stays in the court. Now Gonzalez, 15, comes in for Alanis. And Harrelson to do the serving chores for the Tigers. And into the net. Now Harrelson immediately comes out and checked in. Alanis checks back in. She's in the white. If you're watching the game, she's in the white uniform, so she can jump in and out of the game at any time without a substitution at all. She's kind of that rover, can do anything. Silver City smashes that one into the net, and the Tigers go up by 4, 14-10. Number 11, Bilyeu checks in for Garcia. Garcia's going to take a quick break, get some water there, get her hydrated back up and refueled. She'll be back in quickly. On the serve now for the Tigers, Bilyeu. Over and picked up by Silver City, and on the offense, gets it over the net. Now the Tigers dig this one out. Woods gets it over the net. And a kill there by Silver City as the Tigers not able to come up with it. And immediately Garcia comes back in for Bilyeu. So quick in and out for Garcia. And now the Colts. Ball gets rolling around, goes underneath the Tiger bench. So can't play without that thing. Silver now has the serve, and the Tigers have a 3-point lead, 14-11 here in the second set. Over the net, picked up by the Tigers to Garcia to the front of the net. Here comes Woods, and Woods on the kill as she jumps out of the gym once again, and she's just going to take the ball and go back and serve this one as well. She goes up 15-11. And here comes Woods on the serve for the Tigers. Gets it over Silver City, and this time Silver does a pretty good job pounding that one in and off of Bagwell as it hits it into the stands, and a point for the Colts, 15-12. Tigers up here in the second set. Tigers up 1-0 here in the den. On the serve for Silver, picked up by the Tigers. Tigers get it over the net, set up by the Colts once again. Here's their offense. This one's long, and the Tigers let it go and pick up the point and break the serve. Harrelson checks in for the Tigers for number 14, Gonzalez. Now Alanis, number 1, back for the Tigers for the serve. Gets it over and out. A little long on the hit it to the right. Tigers have a 3-point lead, 16-13 here on 101.9 FM. On the serve for the Colts, picked up by the Tigers. Garcia to Harrelson, had to kind of jump backwards on that one, but knocks it long enough, tries to keep it in play, and off of the ceiling as they dive forward out of court, and the Tigers pick up another point, 17-13. Harrelson on the serve once again. Ashley Bagwell, I'm sorry. Picked up by the Colts, and too many times couldn't keep it in play, and the Tigers pick up another point, go up 18-13. As Bagwell back to serve once again for the Tigers. They're up 18-13 here in the second set. A little long as it went out the back of the court, picked up point for Silver City. Tigers up by 4, 18-14. Here's the serve by the Colts. Into the net. Garcia just has to hit it one-handed and knocked it over the net and out of bounds. And another point for Silver City as they trail by 3 to the Tigers, 18-13. The serve dug out by Alanis to Garcia, up to Harrelson, and Harrelson on the point as the Colts not able to keep it off the block in play. And now Hawkins, Hannah comes back, is going to serve for the Tigers. They're up by 4 here in the second set. Over the net, picked up by the Colts. Back over to the Tigers. Bagwell to Garcia to Harrelson, and a block. Good block there by the Colts, and the Tigers do a good job keeping it in play and get it over the net. Now the Colts set up their offense. Dug out by the Tigers. Harrelson just running free on that line, just running down the line with the net, just gets it over, dinks it over the net and falls to the ground, and a pickup point for the Tigers. So the Tigers up 20-15 here in the second set. Hawkins on the serve for the Tigers. A little jump serve over the net, picked up by the Colts as they set up their offense. And this time the Tigers got a little bit of face full of Wilson there as they not able to, the block came down right on both of them. That was Harrelson and Woods, not able to keep the ball in play. And now 20-16, and the Colts have the serve, and here it is over the net, picked up by the Tigers. Garcia to Woods. Woods just smashes that one. And, you know, Woods, she can get up in the air, and when she gets that on the back line, man, if you're not in good position for the dig, that ball's coming way too fast. You just try to stick out an extremity there to block it. And Woods picks up another point. 21-16 here in the second set. Harrelson to do the chores for the service for the Tigers. Over the net to set up for the Colts, and now back to the Tigers for Harrelson on the dig to Garcia to Harrelson. Off the net, but picked up by the Colts, and here we are playing at the net again. Bagwell to Garcia to Woods, and Woods just smashes that one off the block. If you don't get up and block that one right with both hands to keep it in front, if it gets you back on your fingertips going back, Woods will just play it off there and out the back of the court off the Colts, and another point for the Tigers. 22-16 now. Harrelson still has the serve for the Tigers. Harrelson gets it over the net. Set up by the Colts. Dug out by the Tigers. That was Hawkins to Garcia to Harrelson. Harrelson just gets it over the net. Keep it in play. Now the offense set up by the Colts. Little block. Bagwell. Garcia. Garcia just dinks it over, and now the Colts have to put it in play. Another dig out by Bagwell to Woods to Garcia. Back over the top for the Colts. The long volley going here is try to keep it in play. Does Woods. Another great dig. Tried to get a dig, number 12, and that was Bagwell as she tried to do the pancake dig and not able to come up with it. Knocks it out of bounds on the Tiger side, and a point for Silver City. Tigers lead 22-17 here in the second set. On the serve for the Colts. Dug out by the Tigers to Garcia. Now to Woods. Woods just on the smash. Dug out there good by the Colts, and back over to Woods. Now the Colts set up their offense, and this one's just pounded way out of bounds, not off the Tigers, so the Tigers pick up the point, 23-17. Let's see if Garcia, she'll go the overhand jump serve and hits it into the net. So I think the service kind of got her a little mixed up there. But, if we look at Brooklyn there, she was 92% on serving, 7.5 assists, and 21% on kill. Served by the Tigers, dug out by Woods. And Tigers can't get it over the net. And the Tigers now 23-19. As we get a substitution here for the Tigers. Aubrey Carter checks in, number 7 for the Tigers. Playing there in the front line. Served by Silver, picked up by Alanis, tipped over by Garcia, and now the offense set up by Silver City. Woods on a great dig to Garcia. Garcia just forces it over the net. Now back over to the Tigers, dug out by Alanis, back up on top, and now Woods just going to keep it in play and gets it over. Tigers try to set it up again. Here comes the offense by the Colts, dug out by Alanis to Garcia, and here comes Carter. Carter keeps it in play over the net, and here comes the Colts once again. Alanis on the dig for the Tigers to Garcia, now to Woods, and Woods is going to smash this one, and it's out. She got a little bit of altitude on that one. Nobody touched it and out the back of the court. Now the Tigers only up by 3, 23-20 here in the second set. Served by Silver, and it goes out the back of the court. So Tigers now just 1 point away from winning the second set, 24-20. And, well, we get Logan Woods right in the middle of the court here is going to do the serve for the Tigers. Just need this point to win it all as she gets it over the net. Now dug out by the Colts. Colts get it back over the Tigers to Garcia, now to Hawkins, and Hawkins a block by the Colts, and the Colts is going to fall to the ground, and the Tigers win it again as they go up 2-0, win this one 25-20 here in the second set. This is your Tiger Sports Network. Providing the best landscape and fencing in all of Sierra County, Lynn's Landscape offers the best service for small or large projects. Lynn's Landscape specializes in decorative block retaining walls. Whether you need artificial turf or natural landscaping, call the professionals at Lynn's Landscape and Fencing, 575-744-4009 or 575-740-4045.
Show your Tiger pride in a professionally cleaned vehicle. Mike Hurlson with Mobile Vehicle Washing comes to you. That's right, no more excuses of not having enough time to take your vehicle to get washed. Whether you're at home or work, one call to 575-740-2037 and Mobile Vehicle Washing will have your ride shining like new. Mobile Vehicle Washing also does boats, trucks, airplanes, and more. Call Mike at 575-740-2037 today and tell him you want to shine with Tiger Pride today.
Sheesh, kids are expensive in the fall and every other season of the year. It's a good thing Bank of the Southwest is there to weather the storm with us. With personal loan options for things like living expenses, purchasing a vehicle, clothing and supplies, moving expenses, and more. It sure helps. We all want them to stop growing up. Well, sort of. It's nice to know Bank of the Southwest is there to treat us like family when they do. Bank of the Southwest, member FDIC, equal housing lender, NMLS number 439264.
When you're in the market to buy or sell your home or property, remember Homesteaders Realty. Maybe it's time to consider buying instead of renting, downsizing, or making more room for the kids and grandkids. Maybe you've been thinking about moving into the country, or maybe it's a lake house that has you daydreaming. No matter what your motive, Kathy Vickers and the gang at Homesteaders Realty can help you find the perfect home. Call on Homesteaders Realty at 507 Highway 195 in Elephant Butte when you're in the market to buy or sell your home.
Back here in the den as the Hot Springs Tigers go into the third set here. They win this one, it's over. It's a best of 5, so the Tigers won the first 2. You know, they started out, even that first set, they just started out a little bit slow, just kind of sluggish here in the den as we get ready for the third set here on 101.9 FM. Appreciate you all tuning in on the radio and watching us on YouTube, Facebook, and the NFHS network. Don't forget Friday night, tomorrow night, the Tigers will take on Mescalero Apache Chiefs in football here in Tiger Stadium at 7 p.m. On the serve for the Colts and over to the Tigers. Tigers set up their defense and now dug out by the Tigers to Garcia. She dinks it over and set up by Silver and off of Alanis and out the back of the court, and the Tigers go down 1-0 here early in the third. On the serve, dug out by the Tigers to Garcia. Now to Woods over on the right side, blocked by Silver, and they keep it in play. Now the Tigers set up their defense. Hawkins to Garcia. And over to Gonzalez, keeps it in play, and now they got to retreat all the way to the back line to get it over for the Colts. Now here's Garcia up to Bagwell. Bagwell shoots this one, and it's a little bit, actually it's off of the Silver Colts and out, so the Tigers pick up a point. Tied up 1-1. Now Woods on the serve for the Tigers. To the front line and over the net for the Colts. Dug out by Garcia. Woods just gets it in play, gets it over to the Colts side. Now the Colts set up their offense. Tigers going for a block. And Alanis goes to her knees trying to dig that one out, and it just got stuck. He was a little short, got stuck under her hands on the floor. And now the Colts up 2-1 here in the third set. Dug out by Woods to Garcia to Bagwell over to the Colts, and now the Tigers try to dig this one out. And it hits the floor. The Tigers go down 3-1. Here's the serve by the Colts. Dug out by Woods on the back line to Garcia. Garcia flips this one up. Woods just gets it over in play and back over to the Tigers. And the Tigers pick up a point. Four to 2. Gonzalez for the serve for the Tigers. Over and picked up by the Tigers, and actually out on the Colts, and now the Tigers keep the serve as they've dug back into this lead 4-3. Trail by 1 here in the third set. Gonzalez now on the serve for the Tigers. Over the net, dug out by the Colts, and the Colts set up their offense. Tigers now dig it out. Back over to Garcia. Garcia cross court to Hannah Hawkins, and off the Colts, and a point for the Tigers. So Hannah, man, you get Hannah and both Hannah and Woods there on that front line. Then you put Big Harrelson right there in the middle. Man, the Tigers, they've got, you know, they got some people that can jump out of the gym. Now Gonzalez on the serve for the Tigers. Picked up, and actually an ace as it hits the floor on the backside in. Sorry we missed that one for you there on the video, but the Tigers pick up an ace. They tie this one up, actually take the lead 5-4 here in the third set. Number 14, Gonzalez, the sophomore, still doing the serve for the Tigers. Just an easy little walk up, get it over in play. That's the name of the game. Now the Tigers dig this one out from Silver, and the Tigers try to go. Harrelson tries to dive down as the Tigers sit there with a campfire trying to figure out who was going to get that one. Harrelson comes up a little gimpy on her right leg. Tied up here 5-5 here on 101.9 FM. Over for the Tigers. Tigers a little bit out of whack right now. Silver City knocks this one out as the Tigers went for it, decided better. Knocked it out right in front of the Tiger bench. And the Tigers up 6-5. Breaking action there, trying to keep the kids from playing with the volleyballs next to the court. Bagwell on the serve. Dug out by the Tigers, and Garcia diving for it, can't get to it. Colts take the point as they tie it up 6-6 here in the third set. Tigers just a little whacked out here in the third set. Here's the serve by the Colts over to the Tigers, to Garcia, and then Harrelson just jumps a little late into the net. Another point as the Tigers struggling here in the third set, trail by 1, 7-6. Over the net, picked up by the Tigers. Garcia now over to Bagwell, or Hannah Hawkins, I'm sorry, and a point. So leave it to Hannah coming up there. That front line, now Hannah's going to move over and serve here with a tie game, 7-7, or tie set here in the third. Now Hannah on the jump serve, gets it over and dug out by the Colts. And the Tigers on the block, back over on the Silver side, and Harrelson goes up and blocks it right back down inside the Colts, and the Tigers pick up another point now, 8-7. Let's see if Hannah Hawkins can't keep things going here for the Tigers. On the serve, dug out by the Colts. Back over to the Tigers, and Hannah just stuffs it back down, has to pick it up again. Gets it over on the block. Another block, and this time stuffed down was Harrelson, and they're keeping it alive. Does Silver City, does a great job just keeping that one in play. And now Garcia and Bagwell fight for the ball there to try to hit it over and lose it. And now we're tied at 8-8 here in the third set. So the Tigers a little bit out of sorts here in the third set. On the serve, dug out by Alanese. Garcia into the net. She tries to get this one over. And a point for Silver City. They go up by 1. Tigers trail by 1. Here's the serve by Silver and into the net. So the Tigers will pick up the point and get the serve back. And let's see who's going to be serving for the Tigers. Big number 8, Ava Harrelson. On the serve for the Tigers here in the third set on 101.9 FM. Serves over, dug out by the Colts. Keep it alive, just get it back over to the Tigers. Woods just one-handed gets it back over the net, over to the Colts side. Now dug out by Harrelson to Garcia. Back over to Woods, and can Woods put this one away? And no, and a good dig out by the Colts. The Tigers, Harrelson, Garcia dinks it over, picked up by the Colts. Now Colts set up their offense. A block by the Tigers and out of bounds and off the Tigers. Colts pick this one up, 10-9. Go up by 1 here in the third. On the serve for the Colts, picked up by the Tigers. Garcia to Woods. Woods smoked that one in. And now they tie it back up 10 each. Now Bilyeu checks in for Garcia as Bilyeu will serve for the Tigers. Good serve by the Tigers. And a stuff there at the net by Woods as they dig it out right at the net. Woods goes up and just shoves it right back down on the Colts side. The Tigers up by 1. So Bilyeu with a great serve there. Kind of caught him off guard. A little lower, just right over the net. Does it again. Back over to the Tigers side, and the Tigers nobody home. Now Bilyeu checks out and Garcia back in. Back tied up at 11 here in the third set. Garcia. Bagwell. Back over the net, picked up by the Tigers. Now Woods just gets it over, picked up by the Colts. Now back over on top. Good dig by the Tigers. Now Alanis. And now Hannah Hawkins just had to get it over the net, and a good block by the Tigers. It looked like maybe Bagwell and Gonzalez there at the net as they shove it back down. The Tigers take a 12-11 lead, and now Woods goes in for the serve for the Tigers. Over the net, picked up by the Colts, and Tigers not able to keep it in play. 12 apiece here in the third. Tigers just a little bit lackadaisical here in the third, as that one was long. Woods tried to go after that one, and sorry, we didn't miss. She just got right to the line, decided at the last second, no, not going to have it, not going to happen, not going to hit it. Tigers go up by one. Now Gonzalez takes over the serve for the Tigers as Alanis checks out. Served over, dug out by Silver at the net, and down on the Tigers side, a point for Silver. So that nobody, back and forth we go here in the third set, 13 all. Serve picked up by the Tigers to Garcia to Woods, about mid-court, gets it over the net. Now Colts are going to set up their offense. Tigers try to go in and do a block. And a kill there for the Colts, and the Colts go up by one, 14-13 here in the third set. Served by the Colts, picked up by the Tigers. Colts set up their offense, dug out by the Tigers, up to Garcia. Over to Bagwell, keeps it in play. Now dug out. Here's Harrelson on the kill. Perfect setup there and assist by Garcia. She just set it up right in front of Harrelson, and I mean, it was just quick. Bagwell on the serve for the Tigers. Dug out by the Colts and not able to keep it in play. She does get it over. Garcia to Alanis. Over the net for the Tigers, and now Colts set up their offense. A block by the Tigers, and it hits the ground, hits the floor, and the Colts go up by one once again. Here's the serve, and dug out by Woods, and they keep it alive, does Garcia, and gets it over the net for the Tigers. A good job there by the Tigers to keep it in play. The Tigers just a little bit out of whack as this one hits the deck. Now the Tigers are going to take a timeout. We're going to take one with them. The Tigers trail by two here in the third set. They lead 2-0 here on 101.9 FM.
Taking care of all of Sierra County's plumbing, gas, and HVAC needs, MPG Services says, Go Tigers! MPG Services is located at 1907 South Broadway and doesn't just do service calls. They sell the products that help you take care of your own. So remember, when you need plumbing parts or just want to let the pros handle the job, call on MPG Services 740-1440 or 894-1440. You'll find their well-stocked store in 1907 South Broadway.
Back here in the den as the Hot Springs Tigers trail 16-14 here in the third set. Tigers won the first two, and they're waiting for finish the timeout here as the Tigers took that one. See if they can stop the bleeding here in the third set. On the serve are the Colts. For the Tigers, dug out there by Woods to Garcia to Harrelson, and Harrelson just smashes that one down. but they're able to keep it in play. And now Garcia keeps it in play to Hawkins. Now from the back row was Woods to save that one, and Garcia dinks it over, try to keep him off balance, and here comes good dig there by Woods and over to Harrelson, and the block by Harrelson. Harrelson all over the front net there and keeps it, knocks it down, and finally the Tigers pick up that point. They trail by 1 here, 16-15 to the Colts. Number 10, Hawkins on the serve for the Tigers. And into the net. So a service error for the Tigers, and they trail by 2 now, 17-15. On the serve, now Harrelson. Garcia dinks it over. Now they set up the offense to the Colts. Bagwell, Garcia, Woods. Dug out by the Colts, and the Woods goes right back up and smashes it down. That was a great play there by Woods as she tried to get the spike in, and it was actually hit right back to her. She's jumped right straight back up and hit it where they're not, right across net. And the Tigers now only trail by 1. Harrelson on the serve for the Tigers. And into the net, another service error. This is what killed the Tigers here in the third set there, just way too many errors. On the serve, Alanis to Garcia, back up on the front line. Here comes Woods once again, and Woods on the kill to hit that one right down the middle of the court. Nobody home as she keeps that one in. And Woods on fire here in the gym. Tigers trail by 1, 18-17, and now Garcia on the serve for the Tigers. Over the net, and an ace for Garcia, and the Tigers tie it up 18-18. Now a timeout taken on the court by Silver City as it's tied up 18-18 here on 101.9 FM. The Tigers lead 2-0. We'll be right back to your Tigers Sports Network.
One play can change momentum in the game, and one deductible is a game changer when it comes to your insurance. That's why you should see Agent Sharon Luna, your Farm Bureau agent in Tier C. She can help bundle your car and home together in a single policy. So if life sends a little blitz in the form of a storm or fire, you'll pay one deductible for everything that's covered. Talk to Farm Bureau agent Sharon Luna today. Stop by 405 North Date or call 575-894-0060. Farm Bureau Property and Casualty Insurance Company, Western Agricultural Insurance Company.
Here we're back in the den as the Hot Springs Tigers are tied up here in the third set, 18-18. Back here on 101.9 FM, we got Gonzalez and Bagwell and Woods, Alanis, Garcia, and Hawkins on the court for the Tigers. Garcia hits that one long, and man, that looked like it hit right on the line, but they call it long, and the Colts go up by 1. Here's the serve by the Colts, picked up by Hawkins to Garcia to Woods, and on the rebound, Gonzalez back to Hawkins, and now the Tigers try to set up their Hawkins on the dig to Garcia. Over to Woods this time. Woods just dinks this one over and picked up by the Colts. Colts set up their offense once again, and on the block, and to try to get down there on the pancake dig was Woods, not able to get to it. And now the Colts go up 20-18. Service over and in, an ace. 21-18. Now the Tigers trail by 3. And now the Tigers are going to take a quick timeout. Tigers trail by 3 here in the third set. 21-18. This is your Tiger Sports Network.
Whether you are celebrating the latest Tiger victory or just a night out with friends, the Sierra County DWI Prevention Program reminds you to designate a driver when you plan to drink. Don't drink and drive. It's against the law. It's deadly. It can ruin your life in a split second. Underage drinking is also against the law and can wreck your high school years and keep you out of college and the military. So, make good choices. If you're under 21, don't drink. If you're over 21, don't drink and drive.
Tigers trail 21-18 here in the third set, as the Colts have the serve to the Tigers, dug out by Woods, to Garcia to Woods, and back over the net and dug out by the Colts. Colts gets it back over to the Tigers. Now the Tigers set up their offense to Garcia. Cross court to Woods, and Woods on a good block and into the net. And the Tigers, 21-19, they trail now by 2. Woods heading back to serve for the Tigers. Over the net, picked up by the Colts. Tigers dug it out by Bagwell over the net. Here comes the Colts, and now they get a double. They get a lift. And now the Tigers just trail by 1, 21-20. So a good time out there by the Tigers. 2 straight points. Try to get back into this game and end it right here in the third set. Woods over to the Colts, set up their offense, dug out by the Tigers. Garcia, Hawkins, and Hawkins on the kill. Hawkins deadly. You get her over there on that left side when she's right-handed so she can just go up, get parallel to that net, and just pound it down in there. Now the Tigers tied up 21-21. Here comes Woods on the serve for the Tigers. Picked up by the Colts on the block. Hawkins, Garcia, Bagwell over the net, picked up and got over for the Colts. Now over to Hawkins. Now on the block, Tigers not able to come up with it. They dive on the floor there trying to pick up that pancake dig and not able to get to it. Now the Tigers trail by 1. Getting interesting here late in the third, 22-21 for the Colts. Tigers dug this one out off the net. Back over to Silver. Now Silver sets up their offense. Tigers go up for the block, and they do, but it blocks down. Gonzalez blocked it right down onto the floor. And now 23-21. Tigers in dire need here to pick this one up. Try to end it here in 3. Here's the serve by the Colts. Dug out by Hawkins to Garcia, over to Woods, and Woods on the smash. Dug out there by the Colts. Colts do a good job just digging these out on the floor. Woods now on the dig to Garcia at the front line. Here comes Hawkins. Hawkins tried to nail this one, and he got stuck in the net. And now, set point for Silver City as they are up 24-21 here in the third set. Over the net, picked up by Woods, now to Garcia, back over to Woods. Woods just going to get this one over the net and dug out by the Colts. Back up to the front line. Here's the offense. And a smash, and the Tigers lose this third set, 25-21. We're going to go to set 4. We'll be right back to your Tiger Sports Network.
Bullock's grocery store in downtown Truth or Consequences has been serving Sierra County since 1947 and strives on providing you with the best meats, produce, and baked goods in the county. You'll enjoy the great customer service at Bullock's Grocery as they treat you like family. Bullock supports all Tiger teams and activities through the Caster Clubs program and is proud to make this broadcast possible. Bullock's Grocery says, "Go Tigers!"
Since 1941, Sierra Electric has been a member-owned cooperative that has been providing quality, consistent electric service to Sierra County for 78 years. we support local youth programs while lending a helping hand to our members and neighbors. Sierra Electric Co-op is proud to power your life and proud to support the Tigers. Sierra Electric is a touch-tone energy cooperative, equal opportunity provider and employer. Go Tigers!
Johnny B's loves the Tigers and is proud to help bring these games to you. When you're hungry for homestyle cooking, head to Johnny B's at 2160 North Date Street, right here in Tier C. While you're there, make sure to save room for a tasty treat from Jackie's Ice Cream Parlor. Heck, you can just go have ice cream if you'd like. Whether it's on the football field or the baseball field, on the court, at home, or on the road, Johnny B's and Jackie's Ice Cream Parlor support the Hot Springs Tigers today and always.
Drive up, drive through, or dine in at A&B Drive-In. For faster service, call your order in for the best burritos smothered in red chili and cheese. Or try the green chili cheeseburgers with fries, the best in all the Southwest. Drive through our newly remodeled drive-up window at 211 Broadway in downtown Truth or Consequences, 575-894-9294. Open Monday through Saturday, 10 a.m. till 8:30 p.m. Back here in the rockin' and rollin' in the gym here on the campus of Hot Springs High School, the Tiger Den. Tigers lose that third set, so we're at into the fourth. Tigers lead 3-1 or 2-1. Still put it away here in this set. This will be if it happens to go 4. Remember, we played a 25 for the first 4 sets, and then if they go into the fifth, they only played a 15. So the Tigers come in tonight, number 2 in the state in AAA. And 13-1. Need to get a little work done here in the fourth set as the Tigers on the serve. Woods doing the serving for the Tigers. Over the net, picked up by the Colts. Now dug out by the Tigers. Now Garcia over to Bagwell. Bagwell gets it over the net. Now has to block it back. Now the Colts set up their offense. Back over to the Tigers. Now Hawkins. Tigers just out of whack here. They finally, Alanese gets it just over the net, but no attacks here for the Tigers. And a stuff right back down, and that was Gonzalez and number 12, Bagwell. Just go up and fight for that one as they stuff it right back in to the Colts, and the Tigers go up 1-0 here in the fourth set. Here's Woods. Now Woods dug it out to Garcia, back up to the top, and Gonzalez keeps it in play. Now here comes the Colts on the attack once again, and they just get it over Hannah Hawkins to Garcia to Bagwell. Bagwell and gets stuffed, and Garcia hits the deck trying to dig that one out. And we're tied up 1-1 here in the fourth set. Here's the serve by the Colts. Alanese to Garcia. Over to Hawkins. Hawkins picked up by the Colts. Hawkins just gets it back over at the net. Now we're just playing right at the net. And the Tigers on the stuff was the Colts. And the Colts go up 2-1. Tigers need to get a little momentum here in the fourth set. Here's the serve and into the net, so that helps the Tigers out. Tied up 2-2. And now Harrelson checks in. And Alanese will go to serve as Gonzalez comes out, number 14. Here's the serve by Alanese. Dig out by Woods over the net. Here comes the offense for the Colts. The Tigers dig this one out, do a good job keeping this one in play as the Tigers try to block it at the net and miss. And there goes Harrelson. Nothing but Wilson Berger on that one as she gets the kill, knocks that one to the court. Tigers go up 3-2 here in the fourth. Alanese still on the serve for the Tigers. Over the net, dug out by the Colts. Sets up their offense. Tigers dig it out. Now Bagwell is going to just keep it in the backcourt now. Alanese just has to get it over, and she does. And here comes the offense for. And a great job there, dug out by Garcia to Bagwell, and then Woods over and into the net go the Colts. But a great job there on defense as the Tigers were just flying to the floor, just left and right, trying to keep it all in play, and the Tigers go up 4-2. Alanese for the serve once again for the Tigers. Dug out by the Colts out of bounds. And the Tigers up by 3 now, 5-2 here in the fourth. Alanese still on the serve for the Tigers. Over the net and dug out. Harrelson just tried to reach way back to block that one and just got way too high and off her arm and down to the floor. And now the Colts 5-3, the Tigers up as the Colts take over for the service. Dug out by Hawkins over to Alanese, back up towards the front. Hawkins just going to try to get this one over, and another error by the Tigers. They just try to do that two-hand pass to bump it over, and they stick it in the net. Now the Tigers only up by 1. As Aubrey Carter checks in for the Tigers for Hannah Hawkins. Now on the serve for the Colts. Dug out there by Woods. Gets it over the net. Back over to the Colts side, and the Colts not able to come up with it, and the Tigers finally break that mess up. And they go up by 2. Bagwell now serves for the Tigers. And knocked out of bounds do the Colts, and Tigers go up 7-4. Bagwell gets it over, dug out by the Colts. Garcia tips it over and gets it over the net. Now the Tigers going to have to dig this one out to Garcia. Now up on front and smashed. Harrelson jumped out of the gym on that one. Tigers go up 8-4. Yeah, she knocked that one. She spiked that one so hard and knocked it all the way into the cafeteria. Run, go get that one through the big doors. A little break in action here as the Tigers up by 4. On the serve is number 12, Bagwell. This one over the net. Back over on the Tiger side to Garcia to Harrelson. Picked up by the Colts. Harrelson goes in for the block, and the Colts hit it out of bounds. And now a timeout taken by the Colts as the Tigers go up 9-4 here in the Den. This is your Tigers Sports Network.
Sierra Auto Parts and CarQuest are the winning team when it comes to auto parts. The folks at Sierra Auto Parts are proud of the Tigers and proud to be able to offer the community top quality CarQuest auto products at great prices. Make sure that when you want top quality automotive parts, that your first stop is at your CarQuest Auto Parts dealer. Sierra Auto Parts, 400 Austin Street, right here in Truth or Consequences. Open 8 to 5 Monday through Friday. Closed Saturdays and Sunday.
Back here in the den on the campus of Hot Springs High School, the Tigers up 9-4 here in the fourth set. They lead 2-1. Tigers still have the serve. Does number 12 Bagwell. And into the net. Tigers a lot of errors tonight. A lot of service errors. 9-5 now for the Tigers. Served over and dug out by Alanis to Garcia and over to Harrelson, and she just knocks this one. This one definitely went in the cafeteria, but it it didn't hit on the court. So the Tigers 9-6 here, leaking a little oil. Has a good timeout there by Silvers. The Tigers 2 points, lost 2 already here. In a row. Over the net, dug out by Woods. Back up to Garcia, now over to Carter. Carter gets it in play, and now Colts just have to scramble to keep it in play. Dug out by Bagwell to Garcia to Harrelson. Harrelson just can't get it. Just tried to dink it over the net and just rolls it down the net. Back on the Tiger side. Now the Tigers only up by 2, 9-7 here in the fourth set. Over the net, Harrelson just has to knock it back over and out. She just tried to protect herself on that one, and a point, 9-8 now for the Colts. On the serve, dug out by Woods to Garcia up on the front line, and here comes Harrelson. Didn't quite jump high enough, and they were able to block it, and here comes the offense for the Colts. Back over on the Colts side, do the Tigers. And on the block, finally the Tigers get a block in there by Harrelson. Pick up 10-8. Now they get the serve back. Now Hawkins back in for Carter as number 10 will take this one. On the serve for the Tigers. 10-8. Tigers up by 2 here in the fourth set. Over the net, dug out by Silver. Back over to the Tiger side. Alanis over to Garcia. Over to Woods on the left side and picked up by the Colts. Now dug out by the Tigers. Now Garcia. Back over to Woods, and Woods dings this one back in, and it's picked up by the Colts on the back line. And now they get it back over to the Tigers. Colts hit it back out and out of bounds. And the Tigers struggled to get that one, but they're up 11-8. Hawkins on the serve once again for the Tigers. Over the net, dug out by the Colts. Here comes their offense. Blocked by the Tigers, and back over again are the Tigers. Harrelson at the net, now dug out by Alanis. Garcia to Woods. Woods dug out there by the Colts. Colts finally get it back over, picked up by Hawkins, and now Woods just has to get it over, and they do. Now they're setting back up for their offense. Bagwell dug out to Garcia. This time, Woods, nothing on that one, but just smash it. She get her in the right angle where she can jump straight up and then get that hammer down, and then it's all Katie bar the door for the defense as they hit that one back in the net. Tigers up 12-8 now, and Hawkins still has the serve for the Tigers. Set up by the Colts as they try to get it on the attack at the net and hit it into the net. Tigers now up 13-8 here in the fourth set. And another timeout for Silver, so Tigers are hanging around there with the lead, 13-8 here. This is your Tigers Sports Network.
Chevron at 2200 North Date is proud to support the Tigers. Teston Chevron, located at the north end of Truth or Consequences, is locally owned and operated and has been since 1972. The Teston family loves the Tigers and their community. They offer quality Chevron fuel and 24-hour service, as well as a shop where they can change your oil or patch or replace your tire. Make sure to stop by and visit the friendly Tiger alumni at Teston Chevron and thank them for making these broadcasts possible.
Tigers here in the fourth set, up 13-8 after the timeout taken by Silver City. Tigers up 2-1 here in the Den. Don't forget tomorrow night, the Hot Springs Tigers football team right here at Tiger Stadium. We'll have that game live for you on all of our devices, all of our social media, as well as the NFHS network. Now Hawkins on the serve for the Tigers. Picked up by Silver. Here's the attack at the net and a block and out off the Tigers. And the Colts 13-9. They did this last time. Tigers got up by about 4 or 5, took a timeout. They got back close to the Tigers there, and then they stretched it back out. Here's the serve by the Colts, and the Tigers just having to really scramble to get this one over. Alanis gets it over the net. And the stuff at the net, and this one knocked out of bounds by Silver City, and the Tigers pick up a point, 14-9. Big number 8, Ava Harrelson, only a junior, go back and serve for the Tigers. And once again, just service errors for the Tigers and Harrelson. Tigers up by 4, 14-10 here on 101.9 FM here in the fourth set. Silver has the serve. Over to the Tigers. Dugout. Garcia. Woods. Picked up by the Colts. Back up on top. Dugout by the Tigers once again. Garcia with a little dink pass over just to keep him honest. Here comes the attack by Silver once again. Alanis keeps it in play to Garcia. And now Woods over the net and dug out by the Colts. Tigers doing a pretty decent job here keeping this one in play. As this one gets stuffed down, Gonzalez at the net, just not able to get up quick enough and got the block right back in her face. And the Tigers down are up 14-11. Served by the Colts. And Woods on the smash, kept alive by Silver, not able to get it over in 3, and the Tigers take a 15-11 lead here in the fourth. Now Brooklyn Garcia back on the serve for the Tigers. Back up on top. Now Garcia over to Woods, and Woods on the smash, and it was blocked, but a good save by the Tigers by Hannah Hawkins over. Bagwell gets it over the net. Now here comes the Colts again. Bagwell. Woods. And Woods on the kill. Tigers up 16-11 here in the fourth. Brooklyn Garcia on the serve. Colts keep it alive, but it's under the net trying to come back. So we missed that one on the camera there, but a good serve there by Brooklyn, keeping it deep, and they had to trace back towards the north there to pick that one up. Here's Brooklyn Garcia once again on the serve for the Tigers. Dug out by the Colts. Here they're on the attack, and a block by the Tigers. Get it over on the Silver side. Alanis with the dig out to Garcia. Over to Woods. Woods gets it back in play. Here comes the attack once again by Silver. A block by the Tigers. Alanis on the dig. Garcia now at the net. Here goes Bagwell. Bagwell gets this one. Not able to hold it in the backcourt, and the Tigers pick up another point, 18-11. Tigers now making a run here, up by 7 here in the fourth set. Garcia still with the serve for the Tigers. Dug out by the Colts. They got to retreat to get it over the net. Blocked by the Tigers. Bagwell tries to dive for it. Can't get to it. Now point for Silver City, and they have the serve. 18-12. Tigers up by 6. Here's the serve for the Tigers, dug out by Alanese to Garcia at the net. In the net is Woods, and another point for the Colts. Tigers up 18-13. Here on 101.9 FM. Here's the serve by the Colts, picked up by Alanese on the back row. Garcia in the front, back over to Bagwell. Bagwell dug out by the Colts. Back at the net, and the Tigers try to block that one. Bagwell and Gonzalez, and it falls to the floor, and another point for Silver City. 18-14, just a game of runs here in Tiger Gym. Served by the Colts, picked up by Alanese to Garcia to Woods, and Woods smashes this one out. And now the Tigers up 19-14. Woods back to serve for the Tigers. Tigers up by 5. Picked up by the Colts. Now Alanese. Garcia has to run to the net to pick it up. Now Alanese just knocks it over. Picked up by the Colts. Now here at the net. A good block by the Tigers. And too many hits there by Gonzalez. And now 19-15 as Silver has the serve. The Tigers just trying to make that run, just can't quite put them away yet here in the gym. Served by Silver, picked up by Alanese, back to Garcia in the middle, back over to Bagwell. Bagwell hits it right in the net, and another error for the Tigers. And now the Tigers are going to take a quick timeout. Tigers up 19-16 here in the fourth set. They lead by 3 here on the Tiger Sports Network.
Once a Tiger, always a Tiger. Your State Farm agent, Ben Trujillo, is honored to be a Tiger at heart and an avid Tiger supporter. State Farm is a name you can trust, and Ben Trujillo is an agent you know. Whether you're looking to insure your home, car, business, or RV, give Ben Trujillo, your State Farm agent, a call today at 575-382-3636. Ben Trujillo, your State Farm agent, is proud to say, Go Tigers!
Back here in the den on the campus of Hot Springs High School, the Tigers up 19-16 here in the fourth set. Tigers lead 2-1, trying to put the Colts away. Colts coming out of that Class 4A. The Tigers number 2 this week in the coaches poll in 3A. Got Bagwell, Gonzalez, Hawkins, Garcia, Alanese, and Woods on the court for the Tigers. Here's we come out of the timeout. Tigers up by 3 here on 101.9 FM. There's the whistle. Serve picked up by Alanese to Garcia to Hawkins, and Hawkins on the kill. Now the Tigers up 20-16. They put this thing away here. Alanese on the serve. Gonzalez checks out, and now Harrelson steps in right there at the front, anchoring that center position with Bagwell and Hawkins. Now Alanese on the serve for the Tigers. Over the net, dug out by the Colts. Alanese tries to dig it out. Can't get there, and then Woods can't get there, and the Tigers up by 3, 20-17 here in the fourth set. Here's the serve by Silver. Alanese up to Garcia. Over to Harrelson. Harrelson quickly over the net. Tries to block it. Good pick up there by Garcia. And the Tigers do a good job keeping that one out of the net and get it over the net. And here comes the attack by Silver. Picked up by Alanese. Now Garcia in the front. Sets this one up for Hawkins on the side. And dug out after the block. And here comes the Colts once again. And Garcia does a good job after that one was dug out by Alanese. Now the Tigers can't try to get over there, but they don't need to as that one's out. Tigers go up 21-17. Wow, they had a long volley there to pick up that point for the Tigers. Number 12, Bagwell, the sophomore, in for the Tigers to serve for Hot Springs. Over the net, picked up by the Colts. Colts on the offense. That was going to be long, but it was picked up by the Tigers now, and he just has to get it over and keep it in play, and she does. And here's the offense for the Colts, picked up, dig out by Woods, and then the hammered it home was Hawkins for the Tigers. Tigers up 22-17 here in the fourth. Bagwell on the serve for the Tigers. Over the net, dug out by the Colts. Harrelson to Garcia. Over to Hawkins. Hawkins can't get to the net in time. That wasn't a very good set. Try to get it at Hawkins, and now the Tigers up 22-18 here in the fourth set. Jump serve picked up by Woods to Garcia. Now over to Hawkins, and a good block there by the Tigers. Tigers picked that point up. Looked like it was good. They must have called either lift or something on the play, but it looked like it hit inbounds. But anyway, point to the Tigers. Now Hawkins on the serve for the Tigers. They're up 23-18 here in the fourth set. Over the net, picked up by Silver at the net. Harrelson picks it up, gets it over the top of the back row there and just dinks it down on the line. And now the Tigers 24-18. This is it. Game, set, and match right here for the Tigers. The serve picked up by the Colts. Colts get it over to the Tigers, picked up by Alanis. Now to Garcia for the setup. Now Harrelson. And Harrelson on the smash and the block, and the Tigers take it. Tigers are victorious here tonight, 25-18 in that fourth set, and the Tigers win it 3-1 against the Silver City Colts. So the Tigers, only one loss on the season. Keep track of these girls. I'm telling you, they're going to do something special this year. As the Tigers, 25-18, take a big win here at home in the Den, are the Tigers. Tigers win this one 3-1. They won the last set 25-18. We'll go back to your regular programming here on 101.9 FM. This is your Tiger Sports Network.